ahead and welcome you all to. Thank you, Mike, because you know I was going to forget. I'm going to forget all 40 days, just for the record. I'm going to forget to record all 40 days. But that's why you got to have a team, because that is my weakness, is details, remembering the details. But I surround myself with people that's just got my back. So be prepared for me to forget every single time. It's been happening for the last two sessions. So, guys, my name is Carmen Ray, and I am a 1.5-star director with Planet Marketing. I have been navigating this space as an entrepreneur for over 30 years. I have had some amazing successes. I've had some brutal failures, some failures that would have took some people out, y'all. But let me tell you, there is a thing about grace. And I am not in Planet Marketing. Planet Marketing is in me. I just shared with Director Denise, it don't make no sense for something to be called a business, something to be called work, when you're having this much fun. Each and every month, when Mr. Bradley sends me out a minimum, a bare minimum of $1,000, and all I gave him in exchange is $20 at 19.90. I said, oh, this feels like robbery. For the blessings, the people that I have met in this business, the systems that I've learned to help me in my other businesses, the relationships, the connections, my personal development, I should be paying Mr. Bradley a minimum of $1,000 a month. So during this 40-40, I really want you guys to understand that this is bigger than business. This is bigger than money. And it is important that we see the big goal, because if we don't see the big goal, we are going to procrastinate. We're going to get in our emotions. We're going to get stuck. We're going to start having disbelief. So you got to make sure that you are very solid in understanding the importance of your mindset, and just having consistent restoring of your spirit, your energy. Like, people keep saying, what are they doing? Like, what are those people doing different? They are doing more of what you're doing. They're not taking days off. When it's the holiday, they don't take the whole season off. They are still being consistent in their business. This is a numbers game. It is impossible to be consistent in your business and really making sure you're leveraging social media, that you're leveraging different resources, that you're networking with people. It's just impossible. But whatever you do, don't compare yourself to anybody else, because while you might not be getting new partners there right away, you're being stretched. You're learning. So that's the things that's valuable. I haven't bought my last personal partner in since April of 2025. I'm sorry, April 2024. April 2024. I talk to people every day, but because I am more careful at who I'm talking to, that's why it's going to take me longer, because I'm not trying to go for the low hanging fruit anymore. I've been there, done that. And as you evolve in your business, you're going to start interviewing people more. Like, so don't be so thirsty and desperate that we get people who think they're doing us a favor, but they have no desire to be coachable. They have no desire to really be successful in this business. So that is a little bit about me, guys. I live in the state of Arizona. I've been in this business. I just made 8 years. Woo-hoo! 8 years, guys, and I love it. So you're going to get a chance to learn a little bit about me as we go through, and I'm going to get a chance to learn a lot about you guys. So again, good morning and welcome to day one of 40 days and 40 nights. I'm so excited to have all of you here. I'm so excited to have all of you here with me today as we kick off this transformational journey over the next 40 days. You'll learn how to unlock your potential, set some clear goals, put in the chat clear goals, not this wishy-washy stuff. It's like, okay, if I say I'm going to be bronze builder, I'm determined to do the activity, Michelle Peavy. We're going to help our people get to bronze, silver, and gold, and to that next level. So we can position. We want everybody in this chat, LaDonna. I don't care if you have 0 partners. I don't care if you have 6 partners or 8. At minimum, everybody that's participating in 40-40 must have a goal to become a goal builder. Okay, is everybody clear? I need you to put in the chat that you're committed over this 40 days and 40 nights to do what's necessary to become a goal builder. And we're going to shoot for the moon. If we don't hit the moon, we're going to at least land with the stars, okay? But we want to make sure we're doing the activity so you know the expectation. The expectation that we're going to get everybody at least into goal. And so the ones that's already goal builders, if we got goal builders and above on the line, put in there so we can know who's coaching us, who's helping us, who's our accountability partners. If we got goal builders, please put I am a goal builder so we can know who's who and where we can get support from. So over the next 40 days, you're going to learn how to unlock your potential, set those clear goals, and position yourself for success in your business. This is a time to focus, level up, and take action. And so I'm going to ask you all, I'm going to ask a couple people to mute and share. Everybody else can put it in the chat. To get us started, let's share in the chat. I'm going to call on a few people to speak. And of course, I'm going to call on people that's on camera because that means they have a little bit more availability. In 1 minute or less, a word that describes how you're feeling today. It could be excited. It could be nervous. It could be determined. Whatever it is, I want you to put it out there. And let's bring all of those emotions into this space and use them as fuel for the work that lies ahead. So, of course, the first person that I'm going to call up is my sister and success director, D.F. Russell. Let us know how you're feeling. Let's get it out there. Anything that you want to share with our people this morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, Director Carmen Ray, my sister in success, and everybody on the line. I want to give a shout out to everybody who took it seriously January 1. The educator in me, the principal in me that already took roll. I'm tracking my people. I need to know where my team is. My whole core is on here, sick and all, but they're on here and my core and beyond. You all make sure that what you start, you finish. If no other day in the year you feel that way, everybody always feels that way January 1. So January 1st, you are here. My stomach is growling. I want to be at breakfast, but guess what? Breakfast is going to have to wait because I got things I got to get done. I am so ready. That's my word, Director Carmen, ready.
Yes, yes, I love that. I love that. Next person I want to call up because she is so incredibly timely. She's so consistent. Brenda Avant, let us know. Give us a word and how are you feeling today?
Thank you, Coach. My real one word is hungry. I got to eat. I'm hunting. I have to eat. I am hungry. And I'm not going to stop hunting till I get what's mine.
That's the attitude. That's the attitude. Yes, yes. And next, I want to hear from Mr. Chan. Give us your word, Mr. Chan. How are you feeling this morning? Everybody else, put it in the chat. You can't unmute, Mr. Chan. I see that LaDonna said determined. Okay, Mr. Chan cannot unmute, so we're gonna have Denisha. Denisha, how are you feeling?
Hey everybody, good morning. My word is, I got two words. It's determined and intentional. Period, point blank. I gotta definitely I have to get out of my situation that I'm in now. And the only thing that's gonna change is when I change it. So just being intentional about everything it is that I'm doing, starting off with just me here being here on my calls and rearranging my schedule and how it's already crazy. But no matter what, I'm gonna be here and I'm determined to get where I gotta go. So that's my word.
That's it. Yes, yes, I see Jackie, I see Andre in the chat talking about ready. Y'all know that's what it's going to take. It's going to take a made up mind and a constant feeling of readiness. So let's talk about some ground rules, okay? So you guys can kind of have some expectations, know what you expect from us as a facilitator, what we should expect for you. So a few of those ground rules is to be fully present. Give yourself permission to focus on you during this time. A lot of us have all kind of stuff. We may have young children in the morning, and it's okay. You might have things that's distracting you. That's okay because it's going to be recorded. But when we are here and we have our cameras on, we need to be fully present. When you cannot be fully present, make sure you turn your camera off, because when you're moving around, you are a distraction to other people. And the other reason why I'm sharing that is because all of our directors and trainees and our one-star directors know that when you guys move up in this company, Mr. Bradley plays no games. When I tell you a couple things, and we get you ready for that level of leadership, when we go on Zoom, you can't be 30 seconds late. If you're on time, that means you're already too late. When they say that director university starts at 1 o'clock, try coming at 1:01 to see if you're not gonna get access. So I said we need to start getting our people ready, like immediately, so that you don't be in shock. Because some people get in their feels like, what? They kicked me out. I was only 1 minute late. No, you're not coming on Zoom. The other thing is that if you come, this is not our expectation, but I'm getting y'all ready. My expectations, I just want you to participate so you can see the information. Because some of you are working, you got things going on in your home. Everybody can't be on camera. So I'm not requiring people to be on camera. But if you are on camera, I need you to be present, not being distracted, not on your phone, not any of that, because you can turn your camera off, because we got people that's volunteering their time, coming to speak, coming to build community. And one thing that we must have is respect, right? Because we want to make sure that when we're talking, people are paying attention to us. So let's be fully present and know that we're going to have those recordings. So if you can't catch everything, that's okay. Go back and schedule time, maybe 8 o'clock in the evening when you wind it down, and go back and catch it, okay? Then we want you to engage actively. That's why we got the chat. Like, you feeling something, you thinking something, put it in the chat. Don't wait for no call to action. You can say, I'm excited. You can say, I'm scared. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm so doggone sick of talking to people and they don't see the power of this business. You can say what you want to say, because when we get off, I got a whole nother 30 minutes scheduled in my time, because I'm going back and I'm reading every chat because I want to know how people are feeling, okay? So I want you to, again, engage actively, whether it's in the chat or when we open the floor for questions. Then I want you to keep a journal or notebook handy. Pick one notebook, and I want you to use that notebook to capture your takeaways and your action steps. Most of us are not suffering from information. One thing I can tell you about Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel, you are going to have some information. Our problem is we don't implement the information consistently, because too many people are talking to us and not giving us time to process the information that we're receiving. And so that is what this is about. I remember Joy Dawkins saying on the Saturday morning, Mr. Right Leadership, I think it was somebody said this, don't quote me as to who, but I was like, that ain't nothing but the truth. I heard it before over the years, but it hit different this time, y'all. When they said, asked Mr. Bradley, what book should you read? The one that you've been taking notes on all this time. Y'all know we already know this stuff. You read the book from the notes that you've been taking. I was like, if I dig out these notebooks, like, it's everything I need. We need to pick a couple things and we say, LaDonna, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna reach out to 2 people every day. LaDonna, you gotta have a conversation with your kids. When I had my 8-year anniversary, I had a conversation with my ex-husband and my daughters. Oh, we so busy. We don't have time for Planet Marketing. I said, listen, y'all, I ain't going to tell y'all how long I'm going to be through with y'all, but I'm going to be through with you all at least until July, because I'm working on something. I don't care what you have time for. At the end of the day, if you do not join this business and keep your accounts active, I need you to know I don't have time for y'all. I'll see if I'm available in July. Don't be calling me all the time, because I don't have time for people that don't have time for something that I'm working on. Can I tell you, all 3 of them got their accounts back up. They joined, and I was like, you don't have to do what I do, but you are going to support it. My 2 sons have made it clear they don't even they didn't even value what I've been doing for 8 years, long enough to be on the celebration. But when I tell you the celebration that Jackie, Delane, and our business partners did for me here, it caught me so off guard. When I tell you we are building family, and over 51 people came, sideline partners, business partners came on that Zoom, can't nobody tell me nothing about this business. So if we create space and we set boundaries, that's our family. We can love our family, but we got to be clear about who's supporting us during this time. Do y'all understand? We got to be clear. Like I may not be able to be as available for you because what you said to me, you're not available for me for something that means the world to me. So that's just the bottom line. And that's how relentless and how much clarity that we got to have. We got people counting on us. They don't know. It is up to us to educate them about the power of this business. So keep a journal and a notebook so you can document. And y'all gotta have y'all notebooks because I'm gonna be calling on people. I'm going to be calling on people saying, Betty, go to page 5. Marvis, go to page 4 and let me know what's in your notes. If you fumbling through, that means you're not keeping the same notebook. Keep the same notebook, okay? And let's support each other. This is a safe space for growth and learning. And so I'm gonna be calling on you guys because I know a lot of the business partners here. So be prepared, and I'm gonna encourage you to stay ready so you don't have to get ready because you're not gonna get like a heads up. That's why I love working with Wani. Wani is gonna be facilitating one of our sessions, is because she knows how to stay ready. When I had her to do the presentation on partnerships, if y'all was on one of the 2.0 sessions with Wani, put in the chat how she crushed it. I am a people watcher and I'm always watching to see who is ready. So here's what you can expect from me and the other co-facilitators. We come in with the energy each and every time, the energy and the information. You can count on Director Denise and I for the energy. We come in. Mike has a very, very strategic, critical thinking mindset, so he ain't gonna be all overly hyped like we are. That just ain't his temperament, that ain't his personality, but that's okay because what he's going to be dropping for you is what we need. Y'all put in the chat, we need a whole team. We need a team. We need a team with people with different perspectives. I call Mike all the time, panicking about something, whining about something. He never deviates from his consistent, grounded way of communicating. And then after I go on my tangent, I go back and say, "Oh, Mike, I just love you. What would I do? What would my business be if it wasn't for you?" So he keeps me and my business efforts. He keeps us grounded, y'all. So you're gonna get a chance to experience that from us and how we balance each other. So you can expect high energy, practical strategies, and full transparency as we guide you through this program. We're not the leaders. We're not the directors that's going to come on here and try to act like we got everything figured out. Like, yep, it was easy. We got this. I'm going to be sharing the brutal realities and the truth about having your numbers so close and then they go all the way backwards. I'm going to be telling you the truth, and I can assure you, Director DF is going to be sharing the truth, and Mike is going to be sharing with you some real life scenarios also. That sound good to y'all? Put it in, give me some fire, give me some heart. If y'all still follow me, y'all feeling me, you're going to get the truth from us. And let me see some thumbs up in the chat. And so now I am going to introduce one of my co-facilitators. She is truly, truly, truly a powerhouse. Next, we're going to bring up Director DF Russell, who is not only a leader in Planet Marketing, but also a phenomenal coach when it comes to building partnerships. She will be sharing her wisdom. She's going to be helping you to form the strategic alliances that will take your business to the next level. Director Denise, come on and let the people know what they can expect from you over the next 40 days.
Definitely, Director Carmen, excitement and energy for sure. I think this might be one of the only things that I've been able to start and finish for 40 days, you all. You all do realize it's hard to do anything for 3 days straight, sometimes 21 days, right? But to do 40 days, and Miss Jackie, is because Director Carmen is so consistent. Guys, no matter how strong you are, and I'm a strong person, I'm a strong leader, I'm a strong woman. Every leader still needs an accountability partner. Every leader still needs a coach, a mentor. It's so funny. Director Carmen said to me once, "You know, I'm learning from you. You know, you're my mentor." I said, "No, no, 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 no. You know, I'm learning from you. You know, you're my mentor," right? So it's good to challenge each other and find people who can really push you when you don't want to be pushed, because there is nothing more frustrating for me as a leader to hear people say one thing but do something else. And I have to hold myself accountable for the same thing. I don't want to be the person that frustrates me. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be here. Yes, it's early. I don't care what else has to happen. I'm just glad I was at home today, because sometimes I have to be in the car and I'll pull over and do what I got to do. But I'm glad to be here on day one. You are going to find me ready with my calendar, Director Carmen, with my notebook, with everything that I told my team to have. I have, and I have to be that leader to model. I also want to point out, guys, that, and correct me if I'm wrong, uh, Director Carmen, this is not just for Planet reps, correct? Wasn't this open
Right.
to, okay,
Correct.
because I do have some
Yeah.
people who have reached out, and I want to give a shout out to one who's on here this morning. She is not in the business, but she has been a follower of mine for the longest, and that's Miss Chantel. Hey, Chantel, good to see you. And I just wanted to share with, and yeah, people showing you love already, because we need that push. And I admire people who say, I'm not in a business, but I saw what you posted, and I posted this morning. Do you need assistance with focus, with organization, or just that accountability group of like minded individuals to help you stay the course? And she saw it, she responded, and she's on here. So, y'all, we can't stop talking about what we do, but we also can't stop being the models for what we say. Director Carmen, I'm so glad that you pointed out who we follow. And that's our founder, Mr. Donald Bradley. He was great before Plan Ed, and he just brought all of that over here. So what we're doing is following him. We're going to be on camera. We're not going to be distracted and doing everything else, and we're not going to make excuses. I love the fact that you gave the exceptions for those who can't be on camera all the time, and I appreciate those of you who have chimed in from work, knowing that you ain't supposed to be on this call right now, but that's how hungry you are. Like Miss Brenda's word, hungry you are for what it is that we have for you, led by Director Carmen and Mike Demond. Lastly, I want you to know that your coaches, your director, whoever is holding you accountable for being a part of 40 Days and 40 Nights, we are going to remind you of the things you said. One thing I did as a principal, when I interview people, I took notes on what they said to me. So when they started to fall short, I said, well, you said you a team player. You said you're going to be out front before anybody else. You said no child is going to run you out of here. That's what you told me. So when I'm looking and I see that, Dr. Joy says she's focused, we going to make sure she stays focused. Darian said he's locked in. I'm going to make sure you stay locked in. I'm going to make sure that Michelle stays motivated, because that's what she said on January 1st. And Minister Aisha said committed. That's what you said on January 1. Tracy said focus. Wani said elevation. So I'm going to make sure, Wani, that it's time to elevate. It ain't enough for us to all just keep coming on and being on, and we love each other. But it's time to move up, right, Miss Jackie? Go find you a one-star hat. Go find a hat with a star on. That's your to-do. Go like Miss Betty put that hat on. I don't care if it's Dallas. Go get you a hat with a star on it so we can make sure that we're
That's
elevating.
right.
And then the same with
Mhm.
optimism from Miss Vera. If you didn't put yours in the chat, put it in the chat. Because if you are serious today, you should be serious February 1st, March 1st, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December 1st. Okay? Don't let it stop today. Thank you, Director.
Yes, yes, yes. Y'all show Director D.F. Russell that we're so excited about her just leading her sessions and being here with us. We have access. That's another word. I remember Andre got me saying access. That's it, access. Andre, unmute yourself for a minute before we. Oh, yeah, and I need you guys to know it's 9:30. Anybody got to get off, get off. We are going to be here until 9:45 because we started late, and we just want to make sure that we have time to give you guys the full overview on what to expect. Andre, let's talk to the people about what it means to have access.
Wow. Great morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Access came about the weekend of Juneteenth of 2021. And I get emotional behind it because that's the weekend that I witnessed and I saw the evidence of my cousin, D.F. Russell, cousin by her name is my mother's maiden name as well. So anyway, went to director, and we were sitting around, and we was at the Powell's house, and we were going around the room, and he just he asked everyone what did they think about that they were into, what did coming to Houston mean, and the word came to me was access, to be able to have access to them personally, to have access to the directors on our team, the sideline partners, and it really made me realize of what you have. You said something, Carmen, that you get a check of at least $1,000 a month, that in return you pay $19.95. Think about that. You can play the stock market, you can play the lottery. Your odds of the return are not going to be that great. I'm not a mathematician. I went to Salisbury High Public School, and my math, God's math is is amazing. $1,000, $19.95. Really? So access truly is what we have, and we should not take it for granted. I've been in this business long enough I played in this business long enough. Denise said something the other night about how long that she played in it, and actually see her go into director. And I'll end with this. If you go back and look at the video of that when Denise hit, and we partied, we having a great time. And I have a picture, I'm at the fund, I have a picture that there's someone sitting in the corner that was not dancing and singing, but they were happy. And that was Dionne Barnes. And do you know she hit director soon afterwards? She saw what was manifested in that celebration. And you can see her on her laptop working to get to director. So the evidence, the access that we have is priceless. That's the word I'm gonna use, is priceless. 1995 can't give us my math. 1995 is math on math. So access is tremendous. Thank you, ma'am.
That's it. Thank you so much, Andre. You really brought it home. That's what I want you guys to understand. That's why I want you to get your prospects on this line. We're talking about Planet Marketing, Jackie Delane, but we're talking about Planet Marketing just being a vehicle. I have been a traditional business owner for over 30 years. So when I tell you I have never seen anything like this in business, and it is up to us to help anybody, that housewife, that retiree, that college student, to see that we giving you access to something that regardless, I'm not talking to people anymore about do you want to be a travel advisor. Most people don't, unless they already signed up to go to school for something like that. I'm here to talk to you. Like, are you interested in learning how 1995, how I was able to take 1995 and exchange it and get a minimum of $1,000 a month? That's the conversation I'm having. So you guys got to own your conversations, because who's sitting around saying, you got a lot of people saying, I want to travel. You got a lot of people saying that, nothing new about that. But who is sitting around saying that I have always wanted to be a travel advisor? There is a few people that's thinking that way. I remember being in the Marriott, and the lady overheard me talking to somebody else. She worked at the Marriott, and she said, oh, I didn't mean to be dipping in your conversations. I heard what you said, and I've always wanted to be a travel advisor. Out of 8 years, one person said that. She signed up immediately, because there will be people, but we want to make sure that our language is to the masses. Yes, travel is hot. It is a $8 trillion industry, but a lot of people that's talking about travel because they want to travel. But it's a few people that see the benefits of booking travel. So we got to talk to everybody to get to the right somebody. It took me 8 years. I'm hyped and excited about learning how to book travel. Now, it took me 8 years to get to the point where I see, okay, I've messed around and came and seen these bookers in the Midwest, and I was like, no, I'm sick of getting 10%. I need to get 80% because they booking some travel over here. So we want people to understand the power of what they have access to. So now, when you guys get a chance to meet Michael DeMond tomorrow, I want y'all to know that he is a powerhouse when it comes to social media, anything dealing with systems. He is so gifted in the area of graphic design. He has major contracts with government, but because of grace, because of grace, access, and favor, he has been helping me over 15 years to build out my business. And because he gave me access to him, you guys are going to get access to learn so much about how do we position ourselves in the marketplace over the next 40 days. He's going to teach us a little bit about AI. We're going to learn some things about different social media platforms. Y'all, it's going down. So I want us over the next 40 days, we're going to work through some of our foundational pillars. What we call these 4 pillars is the 4 P's. Put in the chat 4 P's. So our first P is purpose, positioning the second, partnerships, and profit. So the first 10 days will be about purpose and talking about your why. Why are you doing this business? Why are the daily activities so important? Your why will be foundational of everything else you do. The second 10 days, we're going to be hearing from Mike, and it's going to be on positioning. He's going to teach you how to position your business in the marketplace to attract the right people. Number 3, the third 10 days, you're going to hear from Director Denise. She's going to be giving us 10 days of content, along with Wani Carter is going to be doing one of those sessions for us. Wani Carter Foster will lead the sessions on forming the right relationships and how to build strategic partnerships. Director DF is a major leader on our company internationally. So you're going to hear from the best of the best when it comes to leadership. And then the final 10 days, we're going to focus on profit. You're going to hear 3 days from Mike on profit, 3 days from Director Denise, 3 days from me, and then we're going to have 1 solid day dedicated to you. We're going to look and see on that fourth set of 10 days, how many of you made a profit? Anybody that made over $60, because that's what our overhead is, put in the chat, $60. Anybody that earned over $60 is going to be talking and giving a 2 to 3 minute testimony on how do they become profitable. Because if you made $65, that means you were profitable. And that's what we want to be able to highlight. Then one quick update to our final session is going to be February 9th, not February 10th. I forgot it was 31 days in January. So you can adjust your calendars accordingly. And then let's go ahead and again, remember that the 80% of what we do is going to be our mindset. So we want to start our day in prayer and gratitude. This is an example of what your daily method of operation could look like. Spend 30 minutes on personal development. So even though we have a guest on the line, you guys have guests. Can I tell you that the IMV is for any and everybody? So you can share that IMV with any and everybody that wants to be in a positive environment, that wants to have a positive mindset. But if we got anybody on here that thinks for 1 second they can shortcut the shortcut and skip the IMV, I can assure you that you won't make it, because you don't have to listen live, but you got to listen to the replay. And when I was going for directorship, I had all kinds of heck breaking loose in my life, but I never missed the IMV, because that's where we get restored. That's where we hear from the top earners in the company, the people that have made it. So it's free. Let's make sure that we're getting that level of extra coaching. Then you want to dedicate time to prospecting. This could be reaching out on social media, following up with leads, or hosting or co-hosting presentations. Put in the chat, stop scrolling. Stop the scrolling. Like all that aimless scrolling, it cannot happen during 40/40. You got to have a time that you're doing social media. You got to have that power hour. Yes, Dr. Joy, I'm going to need y'all to stop the scrolling. That scrolling, like, what is your addiction? It could be Facebook. It could be TikTok. I just deleted the TikTok app because, for one, I'm not even posting content. But if I mess around and find me a Kendrick Lamar song and watching the dance with Kendrick Lamar, I literally can be on TikTok watching them dances that I ain't gonna never learn how to do for 2 hours. I just cannot mess with TikTok. It ain't nothing but the devil, y'all. I was like, no, I deleted the TikTok this morning. My other addiction is randomly, I'm in the process of looking at the possibility to move into Panama. When I tell you the hours I waste So I had to treat myself. I would literally watch 10 Panama videos a day. I had to limit myself. Now I can only do one, and it can't be more than 30 minutes. Because that's the time I could be talking to people. I could be talking to my business partners, helping them, talking to prospects. So put it in the chat if you haven't already done so. Stop scrolling. We got to control our time, y'all. I just want to testify that I need y'all to hold me accountable. I can't be watching all those random videos. Okay. So now it is your time. We got about 5 minutes. Anybody got any questions, anything that you need to know from us as we prepare to just be geared up? And let me let you guys know this too before we get started. I know that some of you have not been going live, and I'm going to challenge you though, because we got to shake up the algorithm. And I'm asking for anybody that truly want to see themselves being a goal builder. Here is what I need you to do. I need you to go live every day. We got to be held accountable. I do live, but I can't stand live. I can't stand it. It's one of my worst things to do. But I am serious. I missed my goal by 4 people. I was trying to be Mike, if you can, please put my YouTube channel in the chat, because y'all, I cannot believe I missed my goal by 4 people. I was trying to get 300 subscribers on YouTube by yesterday, and I am 4 people away. I'm at 296 or something like that. So I need, if y'all haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, let's make that happen today. I need 300 subscribers. So I need you guys to go live someplace. What is your thing? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? It could be, thank you, Mike. It could be 5 minutes or less. You could click your thing and say, look, I'm having a good day. Let me tell you what we shared on the IMV today. We ain't going to overthink this, but what we're going to pay attention to is who liked it, who commented. And I don't care if you don't get the first like until day 39 or 40. We are practicing discipline, okay? So that's what this is about. I cannot stand going live, but I put it on my calendar for the next 40 days. Go live, go live, go live. If you're willing to go live, put it in the chat. That's the challenge. But for those of you just can't go live, I want you to make a post every day and make sure you include something about your business. Lastly, before we let Miss Brenda ask her question, is don't just think that you're going to post, but you're not interacting with nobody else's stuff. That's why you need to know what the power hour. You got to go like, love, comment. That's how you shake up the algorithm. So you want to do that, okay? I can't wait to see when y'all go live. I'm going to be checking y'all pages. I'm going to see what y'all doing. I'm going to be commenting too. Brenda, your question.
Coach, my one question is that we're at 10 a.m. Eastern time every day. Yes?
That's right. That's right.
Thank you.
Yep, you got it. Michelle Peavy got a question. Thank you, Brenda, for clarifying that.
I just want to know, when you say go live, is it okay if we do like a live recording and post it, or do you want us to be like live, waiting on people to say something?
No. No. I don't want you to even look for people to join. I want you to do live. You could do a pre-recorded video. You can do any of that, and that still count as your live. Good question. Okay, guys.
Carmen.
The recording is going to be, yes.
Director, yes. I'm sorry. Can I push the envelope, not to go against what you're saying, but I want to push those who are fearful.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I want to push those who are fearful of going live to just keep challenging yourself to go live, because see that recorded video, that's still safe. That's still that safety net, because you're worried about what if no one joins, or what if somebody gets on here and says something. When I go live on TikTok, those people don't really know me at all. And there are so many hackers on there who just love just messing with you. And somebody was trying to rib me on something. I'm 46, so I still say rib. I don't know what everybody else says yet. But they were trying to talk about me, like call me out for something I had on. Oh, that looks cheap or something. And I said, whatever his name was, Junebug. I said, honey, let me explain something to you. I said, there's nothing you can say to me that's gonna distract me from who I am. So you can go play in the street somewhere. And I kept going, right? And it was funny because so many people were able to say, like, whoa, you didn't even stop. No, I addressed it and kept going. Now everybody ain't gonna be at that level yet, but I just want to challenge at least one person, Michelle, to not try to just hide behind that recording. You're not looking for what they're going to say. You out there acting like you just on TV. Somebody's going to come back and see it later, and it's going to be your energy ain't as high as mine, but somebody loves calm energy like yours. They say, how do you keep it all together, Michelle? And just imagine who's going to come. I literally just got a new partner that I don't know. And she said, I just started following you and I like your energy. I want to do what you're doing. So you don't just going live means live. That's what it exactly means, live in the moment. But Director Carmen has given you an okay to start off with recorded. But y'all, you'll be so happy when you go ahead and master that, literally. And Carmen, I don't even understand
Yes,
how
thank
you
you
don't
so
like
much.
live. You go live, Carmen, and you are phenomenal on your live. So that's all.
Oh, thank you. I have a hard time focusing and I'll ramble and talk about 10 different subjects, but that's just what they're going to get because that's how I roll. But I'm about to go live right now telling everybody about they missed it. And the recording is going to be posted, guys. Let's make sure we get our partners inside the space. Let's tag them. And if anybody is not in that space, we're going to spend some time today. I'm also, we hosted a vision board party. So those of you that don't know about that, I'm going to post that link so you can join. Oh, everyone, see how y'all come through? Many hands make the long light. So much. You see that? We have not because we ask not. Okay, thank y'all so much. That's been such a big goal of mine. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. I held y'all long enough. I absolutely love y'all. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Andre got a question. Andre.
What's the
Oh, Ronnie got
deadline
a question
to?
too. I'm sorry to see
Yeah,
that.
they can go. Their hand up before mine. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, Vera Goodlow got locked out of Bond to Build. That's why she wasn't on, but we in a hotel room together. So I'm gonna have to, if someone can help me to get her back up and running. Keep on saying that her account is locked out.
Okay, yeah, Mike can work behind the scenes and get her set up. So I'll get what I need from her. Thank you, Wani, for letting us know. Okay, Andre?
I was just asking, what's the deadline to join this group? Is it passed?
No. We're keeping this open-ended. People can join a
Okay.
day 30, day 35, because they can always go back and look at the replays. We had 2 people last time at 2.0, y'all, that never came on here with us, but I promise you they did not miss a day. They watched the replay after they got off work. So we took away all the excuses. It's open-ended. It's free. If you guys want to purchase the PDF, I see so many of y'all went online and purchased the PDF so that you can have that guide. Some of y'all have the journals. It's not required. It's just an option. I love, look at Mr. Chen. He got his book. Yes, Mr. Chen. I got mine too. Yeah, Brenda got hers. Yes. So we got our PDF. We got our journals. So thank you guys. And I can't wait to see you on tomorrow. Comment in the space on Bond to Build if you have anything else you want to share. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We made it through day 1. Bye-bye.
Director!